It's Bob and Tom Tonight, starring Chick McGee, Christy Lee, Josh Arnold, Ace Cosby, Pat Godwin, Willie Griswold, and Tom Griswold.
Welcome back to our show. Now, remember, day 2 of this, if we get into, if one of us bombs, if we hit a lull, if we go into a valley, if you will.
Love is a lie.
That's exactly right.
Take me home, Miss Quattro.
Yeah, and so
That's so good.
I'm at my version of my local tavern, CVS, and I'm there. And this guy just walks up behind me, doesn't say anything, and goes, "I love Susie Quattro."
Really?
And walks away. Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
All right.
So Ace isn't the only one who yes, Ace.
I did a deep dive on her yesterday. Apparently, she sold over 50 million records worldwide.
How about that?
Wow. 50 million.
50 million.
So she's big overseas is what you're telling me.
Is she still alive?
Yeah,
She is.
Oh.
She would have to pass away at 44, right? With a name like Quattro.
We have fun.
Yeah, that's a bomb. Okay. All right. Fair enough. Fair enough. What do we got news-wise, Christy? I heard...
What?
Here's what I heard over the last night.
Yeah?
Mr. Rogers likes to fart. Is that true?
Fred Rogers?
Fred Rogers likes to fart in public.
Where in the world
that he did
you...
like to?
I think his widow was talking about
My favorite site, my boys at Metal Floss. They put that out yesterday.
Anybody can say anything about a guy once he's dead.
Mr. Rogers
it's not fair.
liked to fart.
Who doesn't like to fart?
Oh, it's fun.
In
But
public?
he liked. He farted in front of many presidents.
No.
How about that? Fred Rogers.
The picture has him as farting in front of George, the younger of George Bush.
Won't you be crop dusted?
Well, here's
That
the
was
thing.
great.
Not gonna. Fred.
Yeah, how would Fred Rogers and George H.W. Bush, it would be the same. Hey, Fred. Hi, George.
I think you might be right. Yeah, I think you might be right.
It's beautiful out. It sure is.
Wait a minute. Christy's doing her best impression of Ace Cosby. If she hasn't seen it, it's not true. Go ahead.
Oh,
Go
really?
ahead. Just read the text, will you?
According to Joanne, he would just raise one cheek and look at me and smile, laughing at the thought of her esteemed husband passing gas in public.
Hilarious.
Good for him.
Yeah.
He's a person.
I'd like to imagine he did the classics. You know, he's in a room, people are talking a little too loud, and he goes, "Hey, you guys hear that? Is that the radiator clicking upstairs? Quiet down, quiet down." And then you just let one rip.
Sure.
You know, a lot of fun.
Well, I think the classic is somebody step on a duck.
Or the old, Yeah. Like you're going in for a sneeze, but really it's a butt sneeze.
Oh.
Was it part of lovemaking? You made the lovemaking sound. Oh.
No, I just think it's a funny thing that they had between the two of them, and, you know, she thought it was cute, so whatever.
Have you ever acted like you're making a point with a significant other and then just fart out of nowhere?
No.
Look, now here's the thing we have to do. We need to redouble our... it's my go-to.
And another thing. Oh, that's good.
Man, I try really hard not to fart in front of someone like that. No.
Never.
No. No.
I do it early in the relationship.
Yep.
Nope.
Early on, see the reaction?
Well, Joe, no, just go, hey, this is going to happen. All right?
This is what we're going to do.
Never
I have that same...
gonna do it. Never gonna do it.
What? I have the same sentiment. I eat chicken wings on the first date. That way she knows what's going on. She knows that I'm going to be gross. I'm going to get my hands all dirty while I eat. Let them know what's happening.
Okay.
Shoo-wee.
I'm not going to live a lie.
No, of course
I
not.
fart.
Yes.
We have a song, Pat?
Holy heck.
Hello, boys and girls.
Oh, Mr. Rogers.
Mrs. Rogers made a lovely meal last night.
Yes.
She
I'm
did.
feeling a little rumbly in my tumbly.
Oh.
Share it with you.
Okay.
Okay.
It's a flatulent day in the neighborhood. A gassy day for a beauty. Can you smell that? Will you smell that? Isn't that something?
That sure is,
Mrs. Rogers made chili for me. Now I can share it by cutting the cheese. Can you smell that? Can you smell that? I've always wanted to have a vapor with a phew. I've always wanted to share my toots with a neighbor like you. That's delightful. Do you smell the cheese?
Fred.
So let's make the most of this flatulent day. Sense one together, one's coming your way. Nachos and cheese and broccoli.
Oh.
Won't you smell my vapor?
Mr. Rogers, who knew? Man, oh man.
Let me tell you something. This is just a continuation of Mr. Godwin, Pat Godwin, being on fire this week. And staring at the back of Josh's head is comedian John Evans. Hello, John.
Hello.
Hi,
Hello,
John.
hello.
Nice to see you.
It's great to be here. It's great to be seen.
Yes.
Great to be anywhere.
Looking at a dynamite poster of Christy Lee in here.
Oh, thank you.
That is a good one. I believe you're in coveralls. Or no, overalls. Sorry, yeah.
No shirt. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you still doing that thrift store thing, John? You're buying cheap stuff. Maybe you and Ace could get together
Nothing
about
wrong with that.
Nothing wrong.
Do you mean my web series on YouTube where I show people how to buy and sell vintage items? Yeah, I'm doing that every Monday.
Oh, no kidding.
Every Monday. It's like a white trash antiques roadshow.
Oh,
Yeah,
all right.
it's really great.
I think Ace wants to learn everything you can you have to teach. I think he wants to learn from the master.
It's a moneymaker.
Is that right?
Yeah, it is actually. Yeah.
Wow.
Man, that's an art. I don't know how.
I mean, if you're into it, it's every Monday. No, I mean, I realized how ridiculous it was when I was fawning over this lamp made out of popsicle sticks. Sure. And I was like, this is in perfect. You never see them this nice. I've seen popsicle stick lamps before, sure, but this one has a bulb in the base and the shade. Look at this; it's a double. And then I just stopped and just realized this is episode 20. I'm 21 episodes in, and I'm like, this is White Trash Antiques Roadshow. But if you want to learn how to make money, I mean, I bought tables for 2 end tables for $12, flipped them for $600.
Holy
Yikes.
cow.
Yeah, and I just standing there in this thrift store, knowing that this is cash in hand stuff,
Now,
and it's easily learned.
What happens when the person who bought the 10 tables for $600 comes back and go, I heard you paid $12 for these. Give me my money back.
No, I let them know. I take pictures of people with the once I sell them, just to prove this is on the up and up.
What made them worth so much money?
They were made by Lane. They were shaped like guitar picks, 2 tiers, and in really nice. I wouldn't say perfect condition, but Lane made a lot of tables. They're inlay like dovetails, all beautiful design.
Nice.
Yeah, it's called the Acclaim series.
Like Frankie Lane? Like the
L-A-N-E.
Blazing Saddles.
Lane.
Lane, Frankie Lane.
Wow.
How about a portable record player for $5 and flipped it for $630? Woo! So during the pandemic, when the pandemic hit and comedy clubs closed, I was like, "What? How do you make money now?"
Oh, I thought you were going to go, at last. I've been training for this forever.
No, I actually had to go, okay, well, I used to collect more than I sold. So I started just, taking up eBay and Facebook Marketplace and selling. I've got a couple booths at antique malls. I have 3 booths going on as we speak.
Entrepreneur.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Where do you find those end tables for $12?
That's, St. Vincent de Paul. These
Really?
people don't know. Someone's Gam is back there pricing. We had these in 1963, year of our Lord. Let me tell you about my husband was in Korea.
Christy, what else going on over
A
there?
group of high school students in Kentucky have reportedly been dressing up and acting like cats.
What?
The Meade County School Superintendent told WLKY
News in your face.
a small number of students have violated the dress code policy during the early part of this school year. A concerned grandmother who claims to have 2 grandchildren at the school told the station students wear cat ears, cattails, masks, leashes. They will hiss at you or scratch at you if you don't like something they're doing.
Scratch at you.
The superintendent said the dress code will be implemented with fidelity. However, the school does not discuss individual student discipline due to privacy laws. So I don't exactly know why this is happening.
Because kids are weird. Let them be weird. They're just weirdo little
Let
kids.
them scratch at you.
Don't let them scratch, but if they want a weird cat
You
ears,
know what?
who cares?
This sounds like something you and your cronies would have done when you were in school.
Yes. We identify as cats, therefore we should be able to act as such.
We were a little busy smoking weed. We weren't worried about dressing like
The
cats.
good old days when kids
yes.
were just doing drugs.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Not acting like cats.
Kids are weird. They're going to do weird stuff. It's a fad.
They are, but couldn't they have Cat Day?
Sure, that'd be fun.
Oh, that would
Kitty
be
Day?
fun, like Spirit Day or something. You had a Spirit Day, right?
Love Spirit Day.
Yeah.
You do Backwards Day. You do Polka Dot Day.
You
do
did wear
Throwback
your
Day.
pajamas to work, school day, all that part of Spirit Week.
Actually, my
yeah.
senior year, the whole year was wear your pajamas to school day. If you could imagine that.
I believe
I
that.
can't
This
imagine.
is so strange. Cat.
Yes.
Anything can happen.
Josh, will you pay attention? Well, I'd like to, Mr. Liggett, but Melissa's cleaning herself over here. Can you blame me?
I would have never thought, but look at that. Huh? Wow. She's
that
really
tail in
getting
my face.
getting a nook and cranny. Isn't she?
I went to art school, so there's a few girls that wore cat ears around. Yeah.
Yeah.
My undergrad, where your daughters went, they definitely knew a girl, blue hair, wore the cat headphones kind of thing.
It is a cute look, but it's got to be so distracting, and especially if they're scratching at you.
Yes.
That's what I can't get over. Yeah.
That's weird.
I don't need to get freshman scratch fever. That didn't work, did it?
You remember Josie and the Pussycats?
Sure.
You know, one of the lyrics to that is Josie and the Pussycats, they wear ears for hats.
Oh.
Yeah. They do. It's delightful.
I'm sorry, I can't. Let's see. Freshman scratch fever. On paper, it works.
Freshman scratch.
I had cat scratch fever. It's no joke. It's not a fun time.
No, it's hilarious
That's what
that
you
you
get
had cat scratch
for
fever.
having a cat.
I was a feral cat I was trying to
I
tame.
once had the rockin' pneumonia.
And the boogie woogie flu.
Well, thankfully, I wasn't hit with both.
Oh, boy.
Okay, no. Here's what I said. That's what you get for having a cat. And she said, no. It was a feral cat, and I was trying to tame it.
You're right, Chick. Why did we gloss over that?
How is that
They're untamable, right?
explaining anything? Never
Oh, she
mind.
was cute. Pink, kind of a pink and gray and white. She was
Oh,
so
sure.
cute.
Foamy? Yeah.
She didn't have foam.
Riddled with fleas.
Oh, she
no,
didn't have
she was a
foam. I'm
little
sorry.
kitten.
And you got sick. You got actually
Scat
sick.
everywhere. Do you
Yeah, I
have
had surgery.
You have
Surgery.
I had to have lymph nodes removed.
Oh my God. Gee, that even sounds
Those
expensive.
were
Yes.
useless anyway.
Christy,
What?
You don't
was
need
the
all your
song
lymph nodes.
was the song "Cat Scratch Fever" popular at that time?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, so okay, perfect then. So people were giving you.
It was not funny.
No, it's so funny.
hilarious.
I'm going
Come on
to
out
need
to
you
the
to
record
stop
store.
saying it's funny.
Come on down to the record store. Means Christy, she actually has cat scratch fever. No chance to win. Ticket seats head digit.
Oh,
John
boy.
Evans, do you have pets or anything?
I don't believe in cats, but I don't. You know,
They exist.
they exist, but I just it's a world I don't want to know.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think people do take I think pet ownership is overrated. I know you guys all have your little fuzzy guys that you love, but what's the they get cancer, they eat remote controls, they diarrhea on new carpet. What's the upside of
He
pet
isn't wrong.
ownership? And people take it, I think people take it too far. The emotional support animals, really?
Yeah.
Do we need that?
Some people.
I mean, some people like PTSD. I get it. If you saw some action, but if you're just buying a shower curtain in Target, you got to step up. And you ask them why they need it, they're like, I get sad when it's cloudy outside.
Well,
Yeah.
try telling that to my emotional support gecko named Gordon. He's a fun guy.
Well, here's the problem I have with it is the animal has no say. The person is taken care of, but the animal gets a full-time job.
Yeah.
24/7. This person wants bagel bites at 3 a.m. The dog is like, I got to put on the harness to go. This person can't get bagel bites alone because it's cloudy today. He's watching other dogs frolic, lick their genitalia, and he's like, he's clocking in early, staying late.
Yeah.
I just wish an emotional support animal had the rights to say, I'm just not feeling this trip to Baton Rouge. In the airport, we've been 3 years in a row. Mima talks about her needlepoint and her cruel.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hello.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hello. Oh.
Well, What in the
You know what? Willie and I are having fun.
Yeah, come up to our level, gang.
I'm just waiting it out, see what's happening. Hey, Ace.
Hi, Jake.
Willie.
When the storm pass, are you, Chick?
Josh Arnold in Louisville at the Caravan tonight and tomorrow night. Pat Godwin in Illinois.
Yep.
Bloomington, Illinois tonight at the Cackle Shack. And then tomorrow night, you're going to be at a very special event venue center in Quincy, Illinois. And Willie in Chicago tomorrow.
Get tickets in my Instagram bio at Willie Griswold.
And John Evans tonight at Crackers Comedy Club in Indianapolis.
Not to be missed.
Not
Yes.
to be missed. And let's see, what are we going to do now?
What about the whales?
Well, what do we have here?
Holy heck, he combed his hair.
I'm back, baby.
He's back.
Yeah, you are.
I believe you have your own theme song. Is that correct?
That's right. This is Jeff Oskay
Oh, yeah.
at the Failed to Mention News desk with.
It's not just news.
Okay. Here's Jeff Oskay with what you failed to mention news.
I think I should go for a longer intro next. There's a new milk crate challenge sweeping the nation. What you failed to mention, back in my elementary school days, we had the milk carton challenge. This is where you'd open your tiny milk, take a huge swig, and hope to God the milk hadn't curdled.
It's always a chance, huh?
A man in India has reportedly died after using super glue instead of a condom. What you failed to mention, apparently he should have used rubber cement.
Yeah! Boy, that was sitting there.
Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson takes a cold shower in the morning to get his day going. What you failed to mention, as a result of the cold shower, he now refers to his testicles as the pebbles.
Oh, that is silly.
The Pebbles.
Small rock, you see.
That is silly.
Hi-yo.
A body was found in a locked storage unit in Boston. What you failed to mention, best episode of Storage Wars ever.
Oh, my God.
Hey.
A woman who claims she's having an affair with a chimp has been banned from visiting him by zoo staff.
Yep.
What you failed to mention, I can't wait to see her new dating profile. In search of a hairy fella who enjoys flinging his feces and picking ticks out of my back hair.
Lovely there.
All right. A man had to have a nail removed from his scrotum after accidentally shooting himself in the sack while working.
Oh.
What you failed to mention, in the future, if you want to get out of work early, buddy, just tell him you have diarrhea.
Works every time.
That's right.
Scientists report the sea snakes are attacking scuba divers because they're actually looking for sex. What you failed to mention, the sequel to Aquaman will be called Aquaman and His Insatiable Viper.
Oh.
This is going well. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good about myself right now.
Favorite thing.
Some people believe the COVID vaccine makes them magnetic. What you failed to mention, at least now they can find work as compass needles. A woman scared the bejesus out of her daughter and her young friends when she hired a realistic-looking Bigfoot for her daughter's 6th birthday party. What you failed to mention, even more traumatizing to the children, was when the next-door neighbor blew Bigfoot's head off with a 12-gauge Mossberg.
Hello.
Hey-o. Boston Dynamics' latest robot video shows its 5-foot humanoid robot has moves like Simone Biles. What you failed to mention, not only can it jump and do flips, since it's from Boston, it can also tell you to go fight yourself. And finally, thank God, you can smoke marijuana at the New York State Fair. What you failed to mention, that's not the only thing you can do on a Ferris wheel. I haven't smoked marijuana at the New York State Fair, but once I did smoke meth behind a tilt-a-whirl, so it's kind of the same. I'm Jeff Oskay. And
Failed to mention
Yeah, he's
Jeff
out of
Oskay.
here.
Oh,
he's
look
tearing
at
his
that.
shirt off.
What a man.
He ripped the butt.
Quite an ending there. Wow.
Boy, he guaranteed TV time tonight.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, you tear your shirt off, you're going to be
lead right
on the
there.
show.
Oh, boy.
We were talking about the four-legged whale that they found in Egypt. It's a fossil.
How
They
strange.
believe the 43-million-year-old fossil belonged to an amphibious whale species, which has since been named Phyomycetus anubis. It had an estimated body length of 10 feet, body mass of 1,300 pounds, likely a top predator. Scientists trace this and as a transition of the whale from land to sea. So, do you have the whale audio for us?
I do, and
The
this is what
beluga
it
whales
sounded like
in
when
France.
they were trying to teach the whale to speak.
That's right.
You will hear the trainer talking, and don't make the mistake I did. Thought it was the whale talking at first. No, it's the trainer, and then, well, you'll hear the whale, then you'll hear Josh. Okay.
Hello? Hello?
Got away from him.
Hello? Hello?
I mean, that's...
And now, part 2.
1, 2.
I mean, that's insane.
1, 2.
Nope.
That was close.
1, 2.
That was a fart sound.
1, 2.
Watch the entire show live or on demand at bobandtom.com or listen live with the Bob and Tom app. And be sure to tune in next time for more Bob and Tom Tonight.